We are moving out of our vacation villa officially. So we're now at the house, but now Ashley's are in the process of delivering some of the furniture. And obviously we all love a bit of home organisation. That is job one. Stick around while I build the next bit. I mean, talk about needing an organisational intervention. Good morning and welcome to this week's vlog. It's Saturday and the start of another week already. Can you believe it? So, we are moving out of our vacation villa officially. We have loaded up the car. Mark is just doing the last dad check. Oh dear, that's a box he'd forgotten about. Is it just an empty box?
Yes, empty box.
Oh, that's all right. Dad check done. And we are now off to officially move into the house. Everything in. Excited, Finn? Some stuff from Amazon has already been dropped off.
Yeah.
And we've got loads of deliveries on the way. So we better get moving. So we're now at the house and I've been frantically unpacking cases and I thought I showed you enough of that yesterday. So didn't bother recording that. But now Ashley's are in the process of delivering some of the furniture. So we will have some stuff, which is a good thing, seeing as this is where we're supposed to be staying tonight. It is Saturday night and I have been a terrible vlogger today. I've not videoed anything apart from a little bit when they were delivering some of the furniture. Beyond that, I went and met the girls. So yeah, I went and met Amy, I went to meet Katie, Becky, Chloe, Jules, me, that's us, that's the six of us. And yeah, we went to Port Orleans French Quarter and went and got a coffee and some beignets. So that was what we did. Had a lovely time and I didn't vlog it. I just went to meet them. So that was fun. And then when I got back, we were fully in the throes of sorting yet more stuff out. And yeah, so that's kind of been the day. Everything is everywhere at the moment and we've popped to Walmart and quickly and got some things like screwdrivers and we needed some step ladders and stuff. So, and again, I didn't record any of that because it was getting on a bit and kids were hungry. And we've just ordered a Pizza Hut tonight, really. So, Pizza Hut, I'm having a beer.
What are you? I'm gonna drink them.
We've got some breadsticks, the cheese pizza, and then some naked boneless wing things. So that's dinner for tonight. And then tomorrow we can crack back on. Jacob is there. We now have bar stools for the bar so we can sit, which is good. And we'll crack on again tomorrow. By tomorrow, I think pretty much a lot of the stuff that we're getting this week at least is going to have been delivered. So we can get straight and do a bit of a walk around with what we've got. A lot of the rest of the other furniture isn't coming for up to a couple of weeks. They're hoping to try to make it within sort of a weekish time. Other than that, it could be 2 weeks at the longest. So we'll just see how that goes. Actually, do you know what? Before we leave you, you can watch me put together my purchase from Walmart. And it is this. Yep. This laundry sorter. I've told the kids, like, new house, new country, new rules, new routines. So they now are going to get clear instructions when they put their washing in the wash basket, which colour it needs to go into, so that they're doing the sorting instead of me. This thing comes in lots of little pieces. And so let's get it built because there's already washing. pretty impressed with it. It's very sturdy and it's on casters as well, which is going to make it nice and easy for rolling around the laundry. But yeah, see what you think. Now, I know it's just basically a washing basket, but I'm pretty impressed with this. Let's go and wheel it to the laundry. Here we go. And so it's going to live in this gap here. And that cost us $45 for that. Now, they did have one made with like plastic frame, but I didn't feel like it was going to be very sturdy because you know how heavy washing is. So I opted to get the more expensive metal frame one, and I'm glad I did. It's very, very sturdy. So yeah, that was from a Walmart. I mean, what's it going to have worked out to be? Maybe £32, something like that, £32, £33, and I'm pretty sure I spent £28 on my last one and it was absolutely terrible. So let's see how this one plays out. Right then, into our room. The one thing I have noticed about this house, especially in our master room, is that there's no lights in here bar that one on the ceiling. So we're definitely going to need some bedside lamps, which we're going to have to go searching for so I can find the thing that I'm looking for. But we got our bedroom furniture today, and I absolutely love it. But it is massive. So we've gone for a king, which we understand to be ever so slightly wider than our super king back home, but it doesn't look it in this room because the room is just so big. But yeah, this is what it looks like. But bearing in mind at the moment it's not made, there's no theming in here, it's just the bare furniture. So yes, that is the bed and the bed sides. I have got a complimentary big mirror there, which may get moved yet, I'm not sure. And then we've got a dresser. But yes, this is our bed. Now we have splurged a little, but we got Jacob an equivalent sort of thing, but from Sealy. But we've got one from Temper. I've always been a bit anti them before, and I've never found them that comfortable when I've tried them in showrooms at home, but for some reason here it's ridiculously more comfortable. If you watched our vlogs, you knew we spent a lot of money on our previous bed, and this one was cheaper, but in some ways it's far more luxurious, so I'm not complaining at all. Finley has got a bit of a makeshift bed for now, as he is going to have what was Jacob's bed back home, which is a sort of British double. But we have got sheets and stuff coming for that, so I know there's a slight size difference, but on a full to a double, it's not that bad. So he is on this. Good morning and a very happy Sunday from the Hyde household. And we are just waiting for somebody to come to put the TVs on the wall. So Mark was going to get brackets and do it himself, but right now we don't have the right kind of tools and we're not sure what kind of fixings or anything to use on the walls, and the last thing we want to do is some irreparable damage to the house. So Mark put a post on one of the local community Facebook pages, and so yeah, we've got somebody coming today to do it, including both brackets to hang 77-inch TVs. So both brackets and obviously the time and labour of somebody coming to put them up has cost how much, Marky?
$460 it was. Always.
There we go.
But it comes with like a 10-year warranty. So if there's any issues with the bracket, if it falls off, if there are problems, if the bracket starts to throw a wobbler, come replace it. And
There we go.
No questions.
Including the TV.
Obviously if the TV falls off the wall and it breaks, they're insured to replace it.
Yeah. I don't think that's too bad really, because the bulk of that cost is obviously them getting the brackets. But then on top of that, if we'd had to have bought a drill, and I would have thought drilling into these walls, you'd have to get a pretty...
No, it's just drywall.
Is it just drywall? But yeah, we don't have the tools. Sorry.
But the brackets would have cost us probably $260, say.
Yeah.
We'd have probably spent somewhere in the region of at least another $50, maybe $100. Certainly another $50 on the right fixings and all the other junk that I need. I haven't got spirit level here, I've got nothing.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Anyway, I think the man's here. So while Mark and the guy are putting the TV up, welcome to my pantry. This is what dreams are made of. Who has ever in the world just wanted a pantry like this big? It is enormous. Look at this. And obviously we all love a bit of home organisation, and the one thing I realise above anything else is that these wire shelves are a little bit frustrating and really difficult to organise on. And so, like most people that have moved here who you've watched doing this before, we all contemplate organisation. I went on good old trusty Amazon and got this pack of 6 like little basket things. They've got lids, so they are stackable as well. They were $28, so not the cheapest, but there's 6 of them and they're a decent size. So my plan was to sort of put all of the sweets that we got from the trick-or-treating into one of them, and then we've got some like Rice Krispie treats, some of the kids stuff, well mainly Finlay because Jacob's fussy, but Rice Krispie treats that are in that corner. We've got some of the, what do they call them, bear fruit roll things, I think they're called yo-yos at home or something. So yeah, I'm going to put those. We've got a whole load of like oat granola bars, so I'm going to put those in there and just really create a bit of organisation in here and make it look a little bit tidier. The kids are going to be able to get to that much easier now. And I've still got a whole load of the Rice Krispie treats, so I'm going to use this as like my surplus stock area, if that makes sense. And then I've got to figure out how I'm going to organise all of this yet. I might just get a tray so they sit a bit easier rather than being on the wire. Got a couple of canisters coming so that I can sort out the pasta. But yeah, this is where we're at so far. But considering we've only literally been in here, or we've had the keys for 48 hours, it's not too bad. We have said we're going to go and do write a list for a week's worth of shopping. I'm going to go through our usual Sainsbury's order and write down a list of things, and then we're going to go and try and shop to what I would have bought on that list and not get distracted by all of the good stuff. So that is the plan for at some point today. In the meantime, we've got deliveries coming left, right and centre again today, and apparently something's been put on the porch of one of the neighbours, so I need to go over and get that next. Today we are building Jacob's bedside drawers before his bed gets here, because then there's the bed frame to build. I've already made a bit of a start, so stick around while I build the next bit. Here we go, this is going to be testament now to how well we've built it. Can Mark get the drawing? Yay! We're now all done. Right, time to get it in position. There we go. There is Jacob's bedside table. In fact, Finley has the same, so we only have another 3 more of these to build. And then Jacob's bed. It is afternoon now and we are off on a little trip to Home Goods. Mark and I desperately need some bedside tables because...
No, we don't.
Yes, you do, because our room is very dark.
No, we don't need bedside tables.
I mean, no, we need bedside lamps. That's right.
We have bedside tables.
We do. We
And
need
they're not called
bedside
bedside
lamps.
tables either.
Yeah.
We have nightstands.
Night.
We need nightstand lamps.
We do. The kids obviously are overjoyed at this prospect. But it has been a bit of a grey and rainy day here in Florida.
Still very warm though.
Oh gosh, yeah, it's warm. We've just cracked on with doing stuff in the house. That's basically what we're doing. And that's what we're going to continue on with as it starts to rain again. So it's actually in Winter Garden Village. I wonder what else we've got in here. Okay. Oh, there's a super Target as well.
There's also a Best Buy.
Ah.
I wonder if it's worth me just sticking my head in there and just talking to them.
It's Sunday and it is very, very, very busy. So I might not actually be able to record a lot in the shops. So we'll see. But it's absolutely heaving with people. And it is the weekend. So obviously everybody's out doing their shopping. I really like these ones, but that one's missing the shade and the knob off the top. Look. They're the right green. Found some others that work. Yeah, these ones here. So it still kind of looks a little bit like a palm leafy, kind of. To Marshall's, and I would say it's a lot like a TK Maxx type place. So that's what it reminds me of. What about you? I don't know where it'd go, but I just love it. It's like my vibe. $100. It's all about having a little look, but you kind of have to have your patient pants on and look through everything. Because there's just loads of stuff everywhere. Some of it's grouped together and then some of it isn't. There's lots of nice stuff, like nice touches for a room. Mirrors. The Christmas dining, they've definitely got some nice stuff going on in here. And they've even got a Grinch set, like with plates, side plates, stuff. Good afternoon. Happy Monday. And it is another day of sorting and putting stuff away and getting straight. However, bedroom is looking pretty swishy now. Really like it. Love the colours and the bedding thing. Love it, love it, love it. But next on the list, I've got 2 jobs to do today. First up, I've got to get finished sorting clothes. We've got more coat hangers. We went to Target yesterday and got more. So that is job 1. Job 2 then is in our bathroom. And I've got to sort all that. I mean, talk about needing an organisational intervention. But I've got this like little makeup thing for me to try and put all of my makeup and stuff in. I'm going to give that a whirl. And then I've got a little pot to put my makeup brushes in. That was my Home Goods bargain. So spinny mirror obviously magnifies one side, normal the other, and that was reduced to $8. I'm going to take that for a win. It was in the clearance section. I mean, there's a little bit of delamination of the mirror around the very edge on the normal mirror side, but not that bothered. It was a bargain. And on the basis that we have spent so much money over the last few days, I'm going to take an $8 bargain. I think Marky would much rather we went for $8 bargains as well.
There hasn't been many things we bought that's been $8 since we've been here.
No. Come with lots of cash.
Coat hangers were less than $8.
Coat hangers were less than $8.
$3.50?
Yeah.
For 18.
Mm-hmm.
Although my wife has used most of them.
he makes out like that's not his half of the wardrobe. Do you know what I mean? I mean, there's not an insubstantial amount of clothes there either, is there? Or shoes, for that matter. And that's not even half of his shoes. Because if you remember, they were supposed to come in cases and he put them in the shipping. So just wait for the rest of that to turn up. Okay, so ignoring Finley playing with his friends, I have now finished in the dressing room. I am still short a few hanging, like this type of hanger for those that are up there. But otherwise, everything is now hung up. I mean, don't get me wrong, some form of shoe organisation could be required. So yeah, that is where I am today with our dressing room. The boys' rooms definitely need some drawers, but they've obviously got little walk-in wardrobes as well. So what I suggested to Mark is we go to IKEA and get some of like the, you know, the Paxmal stuff that everybody buys, just to go in the wardrobes in their rooms so that they can have all their foldy stuff in those. So that's what we're thinking we're going to do with that. So with this done, I now need to move into our bathroom and get sorting out all of that cosmetic situation. And there we go. All done and tidy. It perhaps doesn't look as good as I wanted it to, but I'm going to continue to work on it and play around with it a bit, I think. There we go. I've had a bit of a play around. I think I'm happy now. So yeah, I was hoping that was going to fit under the cupboard, but it won't. But it's fine. It can be on the top of there because at the end of the day, I've got my stool. The idea being that I can sit there and use that as like a dressing table. And then when our furniture comes, I was thinking that the console table that we used to have in the living room would actually go quite nicely under that window. And so it's got like 4 drawers on it. So that might go there, and then we're going to have a bit more space to put stuff. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But we'll see when the furniture gets here, because it's not here yet. We've got ages yet. So... and it doesn't necessarily go with the colour scheme in here, but we'll see. We'll just play around with it when the stuff arrives. But in the meantime, I've got kind of like a little dressing table area, as being as I don't have an actual dressing table now. But I can sit here, fab lighting for doing makeup, hair, etc. Love it. After spending the day indoors sorting, and those two have basically not stepped away from a device all day, we are going for an impromptu, spontaneous, let's go to Disney evening. So we're gonna head to EPCOT. That's where we're going. We can't go to Magic Kingdom and see the Christmas decorations, which was our first thought, as there is a very merry Christmas party on. So we're gonna head instead and get some dinner around EPCOT.
So I'm going to add to that something that's really funny. Well, I think it's really funny anyway. I know I've got a hoodie on, but I also know it's going to go chilly this evening. So you know, you need a hoodie when it's chilly. But I have still got shorts on. All right. I've seen people today walking around with full-blown coats on. Dropping to what?
2 degrees.
What, was in sea?
Yeah.
Really?
In the sea.
Like 14, whatever that is.
In the
here.
sea.
Yeah.
In the sea, that's fine.
No,
Hold on,
here.
Hold on, you're confusing me.
Yeah.
What is it?
Is it the sea?
I saw something about 40. In fact, let's get my phone out. Let's verify.
In Fahrenheit, 32 is 0.
So at 6 o'clock in the morning and at 7 o'clock in the morning, it is going to be 3 degrees. So what is that in money here?
Money?
35.
35. Yeah.
Did you say money?
Sub 40 degrees. Yeah, I know what I meant. With the daily high being 13.
So 58.
There we go.
And you said it was 2 degrees.
3.
3 degrees, so
Yeah.
3, so 38. Lows of 38, highs of 58.
Mm-hmm.
Be alright.
Definitely chilly. I think everybody's hunkering down, although tomorrow could be a good day to go to a park in theory, because nobody's going out in that weather tomorrow.
They will. There'll still be loads of people in the parks.
It's definitely put a coat on day, that's for sure. Despite the chill in the air, look, we've still got a sunset like that. Definitely not complaining. So we made it into EPCOT and it's a bit chilly. Had to get some headwear to keep my head warm.
Where's the cup for Costa Rica?
Oh, I don't know.
B. No, B.
D? C? Anyway, we're just about to go on soaring.
C. D.
Then Jacob is after chicken tikka masala for dinner from the India booth. And then we're going to figure out what else we're going to do from there. And if I can find the Walt Disney World fleecy thing, I'm getting it. Because it is freezing. And today is not the coldest it's going to be. That's going to be tomorrow. On our way to get curry, we have made a pit stop for pudding first.
No, we're not. No, we are.
Or is this just a snack?
Snack.
Yeah, we've stopped off
It's in a moose bush.
at the Karingla Bakery. So Marky could pick up his favourite pastry.
what's
Is it
the-
called a Kringler, isn't it?
This is called a Kringler. Is it called Kringler Bakery?
Yeah.
What is it?
And then he's also got himself a hot Viking coffee with some Baileys and coffee liqueur in it.
Like Inga from Sweden.
Warm toddy. Finley also has partaken into pastry too.
He is my child.
Jacob and I are saving ourselves. We've got the curry.
Get them put on mint sauce.
Good afternoon and happy Tuesday. The giveaway of the clothes may be an indication that today is that cold day. And it is now golden hour. And it is nearly 5 o'clock. To be perfectly honest, we've not done a fat lot of stuff as such today.
Speak for yourself, I have.
Preparation is perhaps the thing. Spent a lot of time searching around, scouring to find stuff for the arrival of the doggies, because Mark flies back to the UK tomorrow and then flies back here with the dogs on Friday. So Roxy and Boo Boo are literally just about to become Florida poochies. So yeah, we've got to get stuff for them. Find food, get stuff. And my conclusion basically is, despite all of the online shopping around that I did to find different things and makes and stuff, it was just cheaper to get it all on Amazon. But I suppose the good thing about that, as far as the kids were concerned, is that it's all just going to get delivered and we don't need to go to a shop.
Technically, I'll go.
But we are, you are right, Finley, and that is because we are going to go and do what I would have done back in the UK, and that is a weekly shop. So I have written a list of the things that we would typically buy when we went shopping, and we're going to go and find our kind of equivalents. We're going to go to Walmart today and go and give that a whirl. But I have warned Mark that there might be a couple of things that we still need to run to Publix for, because you can only get them in Publix. Well, we'll see whether we can or can't get them in Walmart. But that's where we're going to go, and we're going to go and do our weekly shop. And yeah, so I'm not necessarily going to take you around the whole shop with us while we do it, but I will definitely pick up in there a couple of times to show you how things are progressing and what the trolley looks like. And also, do we stick to the list? Let's find out. Okay, so we never actually recorded anything around Walmart, but
After you said you would.
after I said I would. However, we do have a whole lot of bags here that show you kind of like what we got for our money. So yeah, these are all of the bags of stuff. I have put the ice cream in the freezer though.
Well done, Mum.
So this is kind of representative of what a standard weekly shop,
apart from these,
would have been for us back in the UK. So we've kind of written a list from my usual Sainsbury's order, and then we've been and scooted around the supermarket, and it's took a long time.
I'm missing certain things as well.
Yeah, because we couldn't try to find stuff and then substitute it. But in total, it was $338. Which includes 2 cases of beer, a floor mat, and some non-slip rug things, which would have took it down to about $295, I think Mark said. And so $295 isn't that bad to what I thought it could have been. I mean, we used to spend easily £200 a week in Sainsbury's, so yeah.
No, we used to spend about £230 to £250 a week when we did shopping.
Yeah, so it's not too bad, to be fair, and we've managed to find stuff to accommodate things that for people. So I think we're missing about 6 things off the list. Which I'm going to have to go and get from Publix, because I know they do them in Publix. Hello, and a very happy Wednesday. It is Wednesday. I have got to head out to Publix imminently and go and get some of the things that we didn't get from Walmart yesterday. And I was just going into our bathroom to put on a bit of face cream, because I haven't put any on yet today. And I am encountering Jumanji in our bathroom. I've got no idea where this thing came from or how it got in. I can only assume it's come through the air conditioning vent. But these wasps are mean looking. Right, follow Marky in. You watch, it's going to have disappeared now. It was over by the mirror and by the lights. There it is, look. There it is. Very mean looking thing. It's flipping huge is what it is. Now I would normally be brave and do what Mark's trying to do, which is to put a glass over it and try and trap it with some paper and then put the thing outside. But this thing looks like it could kill you. If anybody knows what kind of wasp that is it a friendly one, a not friendly one? So we know what to look out for. I mean, I've totally added like wasp spray to my Publix list. Oh. Anyway, that's my morning. Okay, so I was brave. I trapped it in the glass, passed it to Mark. He's dispensed with it outside. But crying out loud, I can only think it came in through the vent up here, and this is where the fun is going to start, right? So Mark flies back to the UK today. He does. He is going back to make a start on the doggy trip. So yeah, Roxy and Boo are about to depart the UK and become Florida Doxies. And so now we've had that wasp come in. You can totally know what's going to happen, can't you? The second he leaves to the airport, there's going to be a swarm of them come in the house. You just know that's what's going to happen, don't you? And I'm going to be left trying to figure out what on earth we do. Now, obviously, I got to phone the property management company. But we're not going to be able to stay here with an infestation of wasps. I mean, Mark said something about that he thought he did a little thing on Google where he looked. And there were supposedly paper wasps. So, who knows? All I know is it was flipping huge. It was like that big. I mean, if wasps at home are that big, that's all we're dealing with. We're like twice, maybe 3 times the size of a wasp at home. So that is Waspgate for you for today. Let's hope that no more come in the house. Otherwise, I'm booking a hotel. We're just going to move in there until Mark comes back. You guys know first. Let's see whether I make it through the 3 days he's not here in the house. So yeah, anyway, I've got, as I was saying to you, I've got to go off to Publix and go and get the bits that we couldn't get from Walmart the other day. And Mark is going to get an Uber to the airport. I mean, to be fair, I don't blame him. It'd be me trying to tackle the I4 for the first time. Yeah. At rush hour, probably not the best idea. He's already panicking a little bit about leaving me here to fend for me and the kids. And he did ask if I wanted to be booked into a hotel, to which I said no, because at the end of the day, I've got to get used to this living and life here, and so that is what I'm doing. Hence the reason why I'm heading out on this little Publix trip by myself. To get used to it, get a bit more familiar with the car and the local area. Because let's face it, I'm not going to be going too far, and I can get into Disney through the back roads. So I don't need to tackle any of the busy stuff. So I may see if the kids fancy a day in Disney tomorrow. Because it's just the three of us. We've not got to wait around for Mark working, so we can get up, get some breakfast, and go and have some Disney magic. Right then, the question is, I'm only going to Publix, so do I bother putting any makeup on? Maybe I'll just drop a bit of foundation on, because it's got SPF in it. Yeah, let's do that. So I'm really liking this NARS one. It's like their tinted moisturiser. So I really quite like this one. It's not too heavy. I did get the sort of like their foundation one as well. But I've never ever really been a big heavy foundation person. Always much preferred like the tinted moisturiser type thing. This isn't really meant to be a get ready with me day, so we're not doing that. I just thought I'd talk to you about our Jumanji incident, to be honest. What else have we got planned for the rest of the week while I'm sat here? Well, tomorrow, no, what day are we on? We're Wednesday today, aren't we? So Thursday, no plans as such, unless the boys fancy a trip out somewhere. Then Friday we've got Katie's meet up in the evening. So if you aren't already following Katie's Florida life, yeah, Katie's got a meet up. All the girls are going, and their respective others, which is a shame for Mark because he's not here. So yeah, that's Friday, and that really we'll see out this week. And then Saturday is my birthday, and I'm getting the best birthday present because Mark will be arriving with my mum and Roxy and Boo. So as far as birthday presents go, that's the best one, isn't it? I get snuggles with my little baby girls, because let's face it, there's far too much testosterone going on in this house, and I need them to provide balance. Right then, let's go and drive this car by myself and go to Publix. Right then, I'm in the car. Let's go. Obviously, I am not going to be stupid and try and record anything whilst I'm driving. So I will pick you up again when I get to Publix. Woohoo! I survived! I made it! So this is my list of things that we couldn't get yesterday, plus a couple of additions. Now, I am of the opinion that we are going to be better off shopping at Publix so that I can get it all done in one hit versus chopping and changing between supermarkets. but we're going to see how long the fruit lasts from Walmart, because I have heard that the fruit at Publix is better. But Mark wanted to try Walmart, so that's what we did. But yeah, I'm coming into Publix now, get these few bits and bobs, and then I've got to make a stop at Crumble and go and get everybody's wants and desires from Crumble Cookie. So you can come along with me for that as well. I know this is a little bit hilarious, but I'm so proud of myself. First attempt out. I'm in the lines. First try. I know that's really silly, but I'm going to take that as a win. First on my list then is melon and green grapes. I like about Publix, look, buy one get one free on cantaloupe chunks. So I think that's what we're having. Buy one get one free, deal sealed. Alright, grapes. Now I need to be a bit pickier this time, because the ones that the boys picked up last time, they literally turned within a day or so. So as you can see, these ones are a bit brown there already. So these ones, I think. On the list is some maple syrup for Finn, because he got some waffles yesterday. Now there is every kind of maple syrup known to man. Some expensive, some not so expensive. I'm going to go with that one that's got $2 off. Let's give it a whirl. It's a pretty big one, so it should last quite a while. Darn it, I've missed out on the baked beans. They've got them on offer in here for $2 off. So instead of being $4.99 a tin, they're $2.99. So as I'm sure you can imagine, they've disappeared off the shelves completely. Success with the shopping, perhaps not how much it came to. But to be fair, I ended up getting things that weren't on my list, things that I couldn't find in Walmart and didn't think I was going to find. I got some extra things that I saw whilst I was in there, which is the reason why I never shop in shop. I always shop online, because you buy stuff that you wouldn't normally buy. And I also had to get things for Marky to put in his case for travelling back to the UK for family. So there was probably a good $100 worth of stuff that wasn't even ours really. So yeah, but let's go and get these crumble cookies, because that's where I'm off to next. Okay, so these are the flavours that we've gone for. The lovely looking caramel apple, snickerdoodle and mint ice cream choc chip. And that's what we're doing. Now to get them home for everybody to enjoy. I'm just giving the caramel apple crumble cookie a whirl. This is amazing. But look, that is amazing. It's like caramel apple is your thing. Although to be fair, this flavour's only on for a week, so you haven't got long. Finley is now trying his mint choc chip one. How is it?
Good.
Better than the M&M's one you had last time?
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Yeah. Looks very nice. It's very like cookie doughy in the middle, isn't it?
In the middle.
What? It's like, it's what, sorry?
I'd say the best type of cookies are like the crunchy on the outside and then the soft in the middle.
They definitely like that, aren't they? Well, that is it. Mark has left us, and now it's just me and these two for
2 days?
3 days.
3? I thought it was 2.
So we've got Thursday, Friday, half of Saturday, and then half of today. So 3 days in total. Do you fancy going to Disney tomorrow? Because we haven't got to wait for Daddy to go finish work, so we can just get up in the morning and go and have some fun.
Sure.
Where do you fancy going?
I would, no.
Do you want to go and see the Christmas decorations in Magic Kingdom? Or do you want to get to Animal Kingdom? We've not been there yet.
There's not a lot to do in Animal Kingdom.
We'll discuss it later and we'll figure out where we're going to go tomorrow. Because if Jacob has his way, we're not going anywhere. But that is not happening, Jacob. We're definitely going somewhere. Hello and a very happy Thursday from the Hyde household. You know, given the get up, you may have a bit of a clue as to the fact that me and the boys are heading out, as Mark's not here. And after speaking to family, it's now basically 12 o'clock. So we've not got very far, but we're going now. And I've even managed to get the boys to put Christmas t-shirts on, which they may or may not realise. All right, Finster, let's go. We are going to head off now to Magic Kingdom, and we're going to go and see the Christmas decorations. And Finley fancies maybe a cheeseburger spring roll, maybe the Dole Whip float thing from Adventureland somewhere. So we're going to head off. I don't know what we can tempt Jacob with.
Can we go on Space Mountain for the Christmas lights?
I think you can only do the Christmas lights version during Mickey's Very Merry Christmas party.
What's the point of putting it on there? No one can come into any tickets.
That's the point. Right then, we're going to head to the car and get underway.
Bye.
We made it to Magic Kingdom. Now we're going to go and get on the monorail. Did we think?
Yeah.
Was Mommy's driving okay?
Yeah. I think it's fine.
I did fine. There we go, you see.
I feel like
Mastering
Daddy's,
it.
it sounds like, feels like Daddy's driving.
There we go.
We hope you enjoy your day at the Magic Kingdom.
So yeah, we're just heading in now to go and see Magic Kingdom and Main Street with all the Christmas decorations. Yeah. Wow, look how big that Christmas tree is.
Too big.
And all the toy soldiers, they're super cute.
It's a no.
Too big.
What's a no? Why can't we have a Christmas tree that big, Jacob?
Because it's too big.
Well, it is, but...
You want a roof broken in a hole?
Oh. Okay. Too big. Too big. So as we said, our plan today was to see the Christmas decorations and do some of the fun Christmas things. And top of our list was Jingle Cruise, wasn't it, Jacob? So we've got a DAS slot booked for that. But in the meantime, we're going to have a little wander around the treehouse, the Swiss Family Robinson treehouse. And pass some time, and it's something that we very rarely do. We were very impressed by the Christmas tree, though, I do have to say. And I did suggest to Mark that that's the tree I want. Funnily enough, he said no. And both boys said that they don't think the HOA would allow us to have one that big. So I'm not getting a Main Street Christmas tree for my birthday. Shame. So back to the drawing board on that one. I will keep you updated. That's a very small bed, isn't it?
I don't like the way it's a mirror right as you're sleeping.
Oh.
Kind of scary.
I want to say that's the youngest room.
Do you think?
Yeah.
There's your bedroom, look.
Yep.
Bunk beds, kind of. Bunk hammocks.
Are they real food? Are they plastic food?
Plastic food.
The banana looks real though.
It does, doesn't it?
They're not actually.
Time for some festive silliness on Jingle Cruise. Are you looking forward to the bad jokes? You need to learn them and remember them for Christmas. You think you can do it?
Probably not.
Finley has just stopped for a little snack. And he is trying cheeseburger spring rolls.
I've had these before.
And you like them?
I've had them before.
You do? There we go. That's his, he says this is like snack one.
Look.
Then he's going to have lunch and then he's going to have dessert. So the next treat on our list today is the special, the festive special, isn't it?
It's called the Santa Sauce Shack Float.
That's what we're getting. Looks good. That's up there, look. You can see basically pog juice, coconut soft serve and a spiced pineapple treetop cake pop. So how are we going with them boys? Are they okay? Finley's got brain freeze. Look how super cute it looks. And I can tell you that that cake pop is amazing.
The face, one,
I know. Coconut Dole Whip is the best.
with pod juice.
Put that with pog juice and it is a match made.
This is what it looks
in
like
heaven.
with pod juice. It's yellow.
Yeah.
Lady messed up, and then she.
You're loving it, aren't you? It was Finney's idea, to be fair. He saw this on a vlog yesterday and he said he wanted it. Good morning. It's another sunny day in Florida and a very happy Friday to everybody. We were going to go out this morning and we were going to head to Animal Kingdom, but we're having a bit of a change of plan. There is some householdy things that need to be done. Just boring household jobs like putting washing on and stuff like that. But also we've got some things being delivered and the pest control company is coming today to deal with what we think are some dead wasp nests, but they're going to come and remove them and get rid of them just in case. So, and one of them was inside. So yeah, they need to get rid of that. So yeah, that we're going to be in today for them to come because they came yesterday and obviously we weren't here. So I need to make sure I'm in today. On top of that, it's a very, very exciting day today. And that is because Roxy and Belle are now currently in the air on their way to us here. And they will arrive into New York. It will be later on today. And then they will be flying down to Fort Lauderdale now. Mark's had a schedule change to his flight. So they were flying into West Palm Beach and now they're flying into Fort Lauderdale instead. So yeah, they are on their way, which also means that Nanny Angel is on her way. So I've got things that I need to get prepped because they will be arriving here tomorrow. So we better get the house ready for our first guest. So yeah, you can kind of stick around with me for kind of like today, sort of home vlog section, if you like. While we just go around and do some bits. Our office chairs also got delivered yesterday, so I'm going to have a go at building those. And then, as I said, all of the things that are getting delivered today are for the arrival of the dogs. So need to make sure we've got those. So yes, it's a very kind of exciting couple of days that we've got going on. And then later on today, it is Friday, so this vlog will kind of finish today. So you won't get the doggy reunion until next week. But tonight, we are going to Katie's meetup and I'm going to meet all the other girls. Stick around with me today. Kids are in usual kid position, facing a tablet whilst the Xbox is on.
I'm just waiting for people to come on.
The other one is in his room.
Is he not downstairs playing his laptop?
He's here in his room, lying on his bed with his tablet as well. Did establish last night, very excitedly, although Jacob realised this, but I hadn't realised. Jacob's room is a firework view room, isn't it, Jacob? Jacob gets to view Disney fireworks every night from the comfort of his bed. I think you've got the best room in the house. So yeah, we had a little look outside the window last night and watched some of the Very Merry Christmas Party fireworks. Obviously you don't get the music and all of the other bits that go with it, but yeah, we can see them from the house. Into the laundry, because that's the first job. I've got to swap over and get the stuff from the washing machine into the tumble dryer. one thing's for certain, it takes absolutely ages to go around the house and open all the blinds. There's that many windows. That's the one thing that's really, really nice about the houses here, and that is that there are so many windows and there's so much light comes into the house. The one thing we do need to get in this house though, sooner rather than later when the doggies get here, are some rugs, because right now everything echoes really loudly, and once they start barking in here and they can hear how loud their voices sound, we could be in for trouble. The one thing I also got to experience this morning, was bins. And I know, did you hear them? Like 6 o'clock this morning, really? It was very loud. It woke me up.
It was like 6 or 7.
It was early. It was earlier than that. It was like 6:30, something like that. Yeah, it was really early, and it woke us up. So that's something to be aware of, that the bin men come round nice and early. So we were told that we needed to make sure we got the bins out on a Thursday night, and that's the reason why. So I am going to have to go out and drag the bins back in a bit. But first, I've got 2 hungry boys that want breakfast. Let's get the children fed. And that's for... There we go. Breakfast done. Now it's my turn. Nothing better than a cup of coffee first thing in the morning.
Cup of coffee? I thought it was tea.
No, it's coffee.
It's a good point. We are in America now.
We are in America.
Not British.
And the best part about it is you can still get Weetabix in Publix. How genius is that? So I can still get my morning Weetabix.
I can still get my morning waffles.
You can think. Now this is a little bit more like, I suppose, what normal routine will be. However, it's going to have to start being a lot earlier in the morning once these two go back to school. I am on to task 2 of the day, and that is to build these. Yes, the office chairs, and we have a desk. We will be getting a second desk, but Mark just wanted to see what the quality of that one was like before he ordered 2, but he's happy with it, so we'll get a second. And so yeah, these are the chairs to go with. I've been left with the task of putting them together, and that means then I can get properly set up on the desk to do the rest of the vlog, because it's a bit of a pain sitting at the kitchen trying to do it, because you have to keep unplugging it and putting it away and everything. So I can set it up in here and forget about it, which is the plan. First things first, always find the instructions and read them, because so far I've got a screwdriver and I need to know what other tools I'm going to need that aren't in the box. Okay, so we have all the pieces out the box and the instructions at the ready. It says that it should take 2 people half an hour to build it. So let's see how long it takes just me to build this chair, following the instructions step by step. So I don't think I've done too bad. At the point in time of having finished this, I did it by myself in the half an hour. So it didn't take 2 people at all, just 1 in half an hour. I did find some bits of it a little bit tricky though. Like the arms going on, they weren't going on because of the way that they're angled. So yeah, and some of the bolts wouldn't go in either very easily. So I kept dropping the Allen key, but hopefully when I build the second, I'll be quicker. Now I need to do the second one. Right, that's it. We are Katie's meetup ready. So we are going to make our way now to the Best of British pub and go and catch up with everybody at Katie's meetup. I'm not sure what, if any, will get recorded while we're there. We'll just see. Made it, boys.
We made it.
We made it. Right, let's go in.
Yay.
Thank you very much for watching this week's vlog
yeah.
and for following along with us. Now we have got our life here in Florida. Come back next week and you will get to see our doggy reunion when the dogs arrive from their little trip across the Atlantic. So we'll see you next week. Bye for now. Say bye, Finn.
Bye.